Oh, Hadrian! 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 Whoa! Look, the box! It came!
What's in the box?
I don't know.
What does it say?
It says the SoCal Viking and Hadrian.
That's you! And that's you! What's it? It's the 12 games of...
7 games
of Christmas. Welcome back!
Hi, guys.
Hey!
And gals.
Yeah, exactly. We're back with our 7 games of Christmas, and we have a surprise.
Well, not that much of a
not really a
surprise. You've been
surprise,
holding it the whole time,
Yeah,
right?
it's been in the shot the whole time.
Yeah.
Civilization: A New Dawn. It's a game that just came out this past Black Friday weekend. Maybe not as soon when you're watching this, but it's soon to us. And yeah, I've been a fan of Civilization forever. It's actually the first PC game that I ever got.
Wait, but
was
that's not a
Civilization
PC game.
This is not a PC game. This is
Oh.
not plugged into the wall or anything like that.
What, you sure?
No, well, it's going to be hard to plug this in.
Okay.
But so there's a new board game that just came out. The old Civilization board game by Fantasy Flight Games is really, really well rated on Board Game Geek. And then I looked at this one and saw that it actually has a higher rating than the previous one. Old one I think is like a 7.7. This one's like an 8.0.
So you're telling me this new dawn is a new dawning?
It's a new dawning in the age of Aquarius. The age of... No.
Okay.
No.
No?
Well, it's a new dawn in Civilization board games. And it's kind of like... what I've started to liken it to is Arkham Horror to Eldritch Horror, and that Arkham Horror takes like 4 to 6 hours.
No.
It's a really big game, and then you have Eldritch Horror, which is a really streamlined version. I haven't played the older Civ game, but I have played this one. I can definitely say, after getting a lot of things wrong in the times we were testing this, that this does seem like a really good 1 to 2 hour game.
Yeah.
So really streamlined.
So good job, Fantasy Flight.
Exactly. All right, and with that, let's get in the game. Wow. With force.
Well, luckily...
Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. One more thing before we get into the game. We actually, we decided that we have 5 civilizations that we wanted to pick from.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other ones, but these are the ones that we wanted to play this time around because we've already played a few games. So from that 5, we're gonna go ahead and randomly pick 2 of them.
Two.
Two.
Got 2.
There we go. Which one's me?
All right. Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, let's random those 2 now.
Yeah.
So we have Rome and Egypt, and from there, I want... there's nothing reflective to help me, so I'll take this one. I got Rome.
Oh, nice. And I'm Egypt.
All right, we'll explain everything that these will do in the game. Now, we'll see you in the game.
Later.
All right. Those numbers also associated with terrain types: grassland, hills, forest, desert, and mountain. When it's our turn, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using one of these cards, and whatever value that shows up here is the value that the card is going to be asking for. So, for example, when it says... this one. It says place 2 control tokens on spaces matching the slot's terrain or lower. So that's going to mean 4 for desert or lower, being desert, forest, hills, and grasslands.
Correct.
Or, for an example, masonry, where it says reinforce a number of your control tokens up to this slot's number. So, for example, that would be 3.
Right.
And what all those do, you're going to kind of pick up as we're playing.
Very quickly, too.
Pretty much, exactly. All their different components here. I have my mug here with my Runeer, essential component. We have our little caravans right here. These are going to be what we're going to keep track of our little trade routes. We both start with 1 on our foreign trade here.
Ready to go.
Yep. We have 7 cities here, plus our capitals, which are already on the map. Those are determined by the little stars. That's right there. You can see? Little star. Boop. Next, these are our control tokens. And so what these are, on one side, you're going to see that it's just the symbol. On the other side, it's going to be the symbol with a little circle around it. This is a regular unreinforced control token. This is a reinforced control token. Easy. And that adds to combat value and such like that.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yep. Right here, I have my tech dial. You also have one. And this is just going to determine when we upgrade our technology and such, when we put points into this. So, as an example, astrology adds to your science equal to whatever the number is here. And then we will be changing these cards and upgrading them through the ages. We have over here our Wonders of the World, little tokens to keep track of what city the wonder is in, and the cards for the wonders, which includes what they do, what their name is, what era they're from, how much they cost, and what associated resources that can be spent on building those. And what resources are these tokens. You can see them kind of dotted around the map. There's other ways to get them than just picking them up from the map. But what they do is they add 2 to building these wonders. So for example, if I had 1 of this oil right here, This Colossus can use oil or diamonds, cost 7. So I could have 1 oil, spend that, and have to pay 5 for the rest of it. Next, we have on the board itself, we have our map. You'll notice that we have one natural wonders over here.
Quite a few. We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got 4 of them this time. We also have city states, which have specific bonuses when you trade with them.
Yeah, luckily they're actually one of almost everything.
Yes.
So that's kind of nice.
The only one that we didn't have is a diplomatic city states.
Who wants to talk?
Right. Next, we have the barbarians over here. They start on matching little dots right there with their letter.
And they're actually a very fun encounters that happen to them.
Yes. Because barbarians just destroy whatever they touch, but you can fight back against them and get bonuses when you do so. Next this is our little barbarian dial. So when the barbarians move based off of this dial over here, which rotates once a turn, whatever die that we roll, whatever the number is going to indicate which direction they go. So as an example, if I were to roll a 2 right now, they would all be moving to the top left.
And as you notice, if he goes through water, he actually jumps over. They got canoes.
Yeah, if they can land on a space opposite side of that water, they'll go there. This will go here. If they land in a city-state, that means you cannot trade with that city-state until they leave. Next, we have what the city-states give you when you pick it up. When we get those, we'll go ahead and explain those. Next, we have the trade tokens, which is how you pretty much buy and spend most everything that's not wonder-related.
And you can put them on each of your different focus abilities.
Focus cards, yep.
And we found out that you can have a max of 3.
Yes, we were playing with a nice Tower of Power where we were playing unlimited, and that made the game interesting because it basically devolved into an arms race. We were having like piles almost 10 high of supply tokens on those and kind of just staring down the barrel at each other.
We definitely complicated the game, but it was still very entertaining.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm excited to see how on the lower end will be the proper way to play the game.
Exactly. And one of the other things that we were doing wrong is we were playing with all the victory cards, but now we have the appropriate ones, which we'll go ahead and flip now of 3 victory cards. So first one that we have is the science one, technophile / scholarly.
I feel it's like one of the easier ones to achieve and one of the more fun ones too, because everybody wants to tech up.
Yeah, exactly. And so teching up, getting your dial all the way to the maximum number, which is 24, is one of the ways to get a token on this card, or having 2 scientific wonders of the world. You only have to do one of them, and you don't have to keep it. So if you attain it once and then lose it, it still counts towards you have gotten it once at least. Good. Next we have...
Oh, good.
Yes, civilized and money grubber, which involves having 8 cities built, or 2 economic wonders of the world built. And last one is going to be the culture one, which is explorer. Explorer is we have to have control tokens or cities on the edge of the map or next to water tiles. And once you get up to 15 of those, you get the explorer, or you have 3 cultural wonders of the world built.
You know, what's fun about this one is since there's only 3, 2 of them weren't picked, and one of the key ones is we don't have to build military or red wonders, and that's going to be a huge tactical difference. It's kind of like, well, I could invest my resources there, but I probably shouldn't.
It's not going to lead to you directly winning the game.
Which at the end of the day, achieving those 3 objectives is how we end and or win the game.
Yep. So you have to get one of these 2 conditions on each card, and then you win the game.
Well, now that we know that, let's go ahead and start our first round.
Yes. So let's go ahead and roll to see who goes first.
I think you... Yeah, there it is.
We go.
Thank you.
Wah!
On the board.
6.
Got a 3, so it looks like you get to go first.
Yes, I will be going first. All right, and so the first thing we do is normally whoever's going first is going to be moving the dial. So right now it's going to start on spawn barbarians, which is where it's at right now. Okay, I want to... Well, I have pottery, which is my industry, on my first one there. So I think I will go ahead and build. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I can build, so what it says on the card is build one world wonder. Your production equals this slot's number. I'm not doing that. Instead, I am, or build 1 city on a legal space of this slot's terrain, or lower, within 2 spaces of a friendly space. Now, a friendly space is a space with a control token or with a city. I'm going to choose to go right here on this desert.
It's a strong place.
Yeah, so I'm going to be able to have a decent defense there, because my capitals, and your capital's looking a little weak. We're only on grassland here, which doesn't add too much to our defense.
Yeah, and it's actually, he built away from the barbarian, which is always a tactically smart move.
Yes. All right, and I'm done.
Perfect. I'm going to be doing a similar maneuver by using early empire. So this is a cultural ability, and it's also on my 5. The reason I'm doing that for sure, not only is it nice to move your bar up faster, I have a mountain right next to myself, and I'm going to be putting control points on there.
Yeah, and you can only claim that mountain when you have it on the 5.
Right, so doing it early is definitely helpful, and two things kind of happen. One, I got rid of this card, which allowed me to put up to 2 on the same number, 5 or lower, which I did, a 5 and a 1. Moves down to the bottom, moving the rest up, giving me some better access to building stuff later. But like I was mentioning, the mountain, I actually don't remember what I was going to do. Anyhow, it's important for my next step, I'm sure. So
you're probably going to be reinforcing it or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now back to me. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing and use my early empire and lay down 2 control tokens. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of do the same thing, except I get to claim a resource. As I can finally pick up this little token, I'm going to get that one, and I'm going to get that one, which allows me to claim this marble. I have not lost my marbles.
Before we jump too far,
yes.
Not that it really matters.
Oh, yeah.
At the beginning of Hadrian's turn.
Yeah, always at the beginning
1.
of my turn, since I'm the one that started, we're going to move the dial by 1.
Yeah.
Now, the first time you move after the first turn, it's a blank, so it doesn't do anything.
Right.
Next turn, though, right before I go again, barbarians are going to be on the move.
All right, and as Hadrian was saying, my next move is masonry, which is my military. The second part of military is allows me to, no, I guess the first part allows me to reinforce my areas.
Up to 5.
Now, I remembered why this was important.
Yes.
So not so much important on your capital, but moving forward, any village or city, any city I built, I need to have them surrounded by my control points or water tiles, which then allows them to be called a
matured city.
A matured city.
Or by the edge of the map.
True.
Yes.
So
as long as you have all the tiles that you can have control tokens surrounding your city built. So for example, with my city right now, because I already have one built, I would only have to do 3 more to make this a matured city. I don't have to include this water tile. If it was against the edge of the map, I wouldn't have to include these tiles either. But we got that right there.
Perfect.
All right. So on to me. I'm going to go... Oh, whoa. Yes, barbarians move. Bars.
All right, go ahead and roll.
We got a 2. So barbarians are moving to the 2, which is up and to the right. So
I'll control some of these for you. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He hit the ocean, and so he's going to bounce back.
Oh, he hit the edge of the map?
Yeah, edge of the map.
And then D over here went across the ocean. Away from me and towards you, which is great.
Oh, yay. Good thing I reinforced.
Yeah, same. No, not same. Because I'm not reinforcing.
Instead, man. They jumped on my wonder.
Oh, yeah. Instead, I think I'm going to look at this card over here and remember what it does.
I should probably move my chart up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and use foreign trade, which allows me to put my caravan and move it up to 3 spaces. But I can only move through terrain that's 4 or lower. So everything but mountains and water, which is going to be pretty easy because I'm just going to jump from my capital. And caravans can only move up from your capitals or matured cities. So that's where it really matters, getting them up to speed, except I'm Rome.
Oh.
My special ability as Rome is that when I move a caravan from your economy card, it can move from any of your cities, even a city that's not mature, but my capital's closer to here. So I'm going to go ahead and go 0, 1, 2 out of my 3 spaces. So he's going to go ahead and trade with Geneva and return home. I'm going to get 2 trade tokens, matching whatever the type of the city-state, which is science.
Nice.
Onto my science card. And because I traded with Geneva, we're kind of friendly. I'm going to get this little card over here. And what these cards are is when you trade with a city-state, you can get one of these diplomacy cards. Okay. And what this one does is at the start of my turn, I may return 1 diplomacy card I have taken from another player. And there's only Kevin here. If I do, I can choose and take a different diplomacy card from that player. So every single turn, I can switch up what our diplomatic policies are. I can have an embassy with you, or we can be like a joint war partners, or I can have a defensive pact, or stuff like that. It gets a lot more interesting, the player diplomacy cards, with more players.
Yeah, even at 3 and up, it became much more, what do you call that, chaotic? Or, I don't know.
There's a lot more strategy to it.
Yeah, it was a slobber knocker.
Oh, it was a slobber knocker. Yeah, we had one player that was playing with us where he just took defensive pacts from everybody and just went, "You're all my friends," so nobody attacked me.
It worked.
Oh yeah, nobody attacked him.
All right, let's see. So my turn. What we also wanted to at the beginning of yours, technically.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, I didn't grab one.
No. We moved the barbarians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you just finished?
I did my trade thing after the barbarians.
Right.
So
Big explanation. All right, so mine's easy. because none of us have done tech yet or science. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So the reason I'm doing it on 3 is because that's just enough to get me to my next level.
Yep.
So I can upgrade one of my 4 focus cards.
Yes.
Focus cards to level H2. And some of these are very useful.
Yes. Currency is really useful. Currency allows you to have a second caravan, but also makes it so your caravans can basically run over barbarians. You don't get any kind of bonus for defeating them, which you normally get like a trade token or something, but it makes it so that way you can clear them out pretty easy.
Okay.
Mathematics is also pretty good.
Yeah, I add 1 trade token to the supply on one of your focus cards. Now, trade token is just the little small ones. And then supply ones are the really fancy ones. That's what I was curious about.
No, resource. These are supply/trade. These are resource.
Got it. All right, I do like the idea of having more currency so I can move around a bit and and also trample barbarians.
Barbars.
But the barbarians are hanging out mostly in the mountains, so that might not be the best. I'm actually going to try this mathematic one early. I have not done that yet. So, funnily enough, I just used the mathematics, and it's updated. All right.
All right, on me, I'm also going to go ahead. Oh, first, we're going to move it out. And this, on the crate, means that we both get 1 trade token.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
You also get +1 for each matured city that you have, but we currently don't have any, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put mine on pottery. So that's going to allow me to build some world wonders soon.
Oh, that's a good idea.
All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to spend 2 trade tokens from my astrology, which is on 4, to give me 6.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to probably put it on my control tokens.
Yep. And so on the bottom of each of these focus cards, it says what spending trade tokens off of them does. For astrology, it adds 1 more to your tech dial. For foreign trade, it adds 1 more to your movement of your caravans.
Mm-hmm.
For early empire, it means you can put down more of those control tokens. For pottery, it's actually the main way that you are able to buy wonders of the world. It adds towards that. And masonry, it allows you to basically, after you make a attack, after you see the die roll, to spend extra of those tokens to make your attack better. But then your defender gets to spend theirs as well.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of an advantage to the defender.
Right, and that's always nice because you don't want to be just wiped off the board early on.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move that to 6 instead of to 3. So I'm going to get 2 of these level 2 cards.
Oh, look at that. That was a good combo. So which ones have you chose?
Well, I'm going to pick, I think I also like mathematics.
All right, one of the rules in the game, which is nice, is at this point I can just go ahead and take my turn while he makes a decision.
Exactly.
It's not going to affect anything.
Pretty much.
So at this point, I think I will jump on my first industry, and instead of building a wonder, because I'm not quite there yet, I will also build a city. But I'm going to build a city on this mountaintop on the edge.
Okay.
Now, what that's going to be doing is hopefully setting me up for some of the win conditions moving forward, or at least give me a nice defense against these rampaging barbarians coming toward to knock on my door.
So what I picked is I picked drama and poetry, which is the culture one, and I also picked mathematics.
Now, we've kind of talked about mathematics a bit. What does the upgrade to drama and poetry?
So it allows me to, pretty much the same as early Empire, place down 2 control tokens, but it also allows me to, after I put those 2 down, move 1 to a adjacent non-water space that is empty.
That's pretty helpful.
And so it ignores the difficulty of the terrain, but it's leaving a spot open because I'm not putting an extra one, I'm moving 1.
Yeah.
But you can pretty much see what I'm going for on my next turn.
No, that's weird.
No?
No.
No?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So what did you do?
Basically, I just built the city, and now I'm going to...
My turn?
Yeah, should be your
Barbars.
turn. Barbars.
5.
Now 5 is going to
they're
bring them
moving
back home.
Pretty much right where... Yeah, they're going in the opposite direction. They're going back to where they were.
And they did a little exploring, that's all.
There we go. Okay. I am going to then use drama and poetry.
All right.
So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put down 2 more control tokens, and I'm going to move 1. So I'm going to put 1 here and 1 here, and then I'm going to move this one here.
What would you do that for?
Well, I did that because that's going to get me this natural wonder, and what it does is I get to put this on my industry card, which is this one. And what it allows me to do is whenever I'm going to build a wonder that can use mercury, I can basically spend this as if it's a resource, but it doesn't go away after I use it.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, that's me.
Oh, cool. All right, so I have some options now. I can drop my control points again, because That'd be a helpful one. Or I could try to do my trade one at this point. I haven't done that yet. So I only move one caravan, 3 spaces. I don't really have anyone to trade with, which is kind of a disappointment. The closest
Kind
one
of far
would
as
be
yeah, Brussels.
this one there, and I'd be going through barbarians, and that's dangerous territory. Let's see, can I read forward? Danger zone. Let's see. We could also tech up, which would be kind of nice again, but I'm not quite there to get my second upgrade. So I feel just utilizing this now would probably be my best bet for 2 reasons. So I'm gonna do culture.
Yep.
On 4.
Ooh,
Not
I
use
see
my-
what's gonna happen.
Not gonna use my token yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna place 2 for free, or using part of the ability, but I'm also gonna gain
Mercury.
correct, and that's gonna help me build a wonder in the near future.
Yep.
With that, I'm going to finish that, and then we're going to go to the barbarians again.
Yep. And so what happens on that one with the star is barbarians would spawn, but we haven't killed any, so they're just chilling.
Like villains.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and use masonry. I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce.
Oh no!
Yeah. So I get to reinforce up to 5, but I only have 4.
Do you get to reinforce that one if he's not next to your base?
Correct.
Cool.
There we go.
So what's important is the number.
Yes.
All right.
Yep. And so what these do is these add a +1 cumulative bonus to itself or any of the surrounding tokens or cities when they have to defend against another player. So, for example, my city now, because I reinforced these 3, is getting a +3 to its defense.
That sounds like a smart idea. So I'm going to now go ahead and...
You gonna try to build a wonder? Because I think I'm gonna build it from underneath you.
No, I can't build a wonder. I don't think I have enough yet, because my pottery needs to be higher.
I'm gonna build a wonder.
I know, but you're going to pick a bad one, so... I'm going to pick technology again, or science. I'm going to move up to my second age.
Yep.
But because I picked mathematics, I'm going to get an extra trade.
Yeah.
Which I'll place in a moment. So...
Okay. As you are picking that out, we'll go ahead and go to my turn.
Please.
This is going to move to the nothing. Boop. And I'm going to go ahead and use this natural wonder now. So I'm going to use pottery. It's on 5, so I have 5 base. I'm going to spend 1 to make it 6 for my trade token. And I'm going to go ahead and use the mercury for another 2 to make it an 8. And with that 8, it allows me to buy the oracle.
Sweet.
And so what that's going to do, it's going to go ahead and flip over this next one, which is porcelain tower. I'm going to put the oracle in my city over here because it's a bit more defensive. I want to protect this oracle. What this oracle does for me, not only does it add to the 2 that I might want to get for this victory condition right here for science wonders, but it also allows me at the start of my turn to swap 2 adjacent cards in my focus row. So it allows me to kind of manipulate what's going on there.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah. All right, back to you.
Oh, well, I didn't go very far on this looking around. So right now I'm looking at either going to upgrade my economy, but let me double check on this military one. Maybe I want to be able to have an option of attacking barbarians for 2 attacks on barbarians.
You can attack barbarians, just don't attack me.
That's fine. Yeah, so all it's going to do is give me 2 more attacks? No, it just gives me a bonus to beating up barbarians. Well, I'm pretty close to some barbarians, so maybe I want to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So where is my military? There it is. Boom. And we'll discard that. So I now have ironworks for ironworking.
Nice.
And then I'm going to place this. We're going to put that on wonders. I think that's going to be helpful.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
Yes, officially. All right, let's look what we got going on here. So I have easy access to some wonders. Sadly, this game, it's not going to be one of the win objectives. Otherwise, I've been super cool.
Oh, military wonders or what?
No, picking up
the natural wonders. Yeah.
It's another victory condition of the game that we didn't choose for this one, or didn't choose or flip.
We didn't get,
Yeah. So that's a shame on my end, but they're still super good for resources. Right now we're looking at how many diamonds are over there, 2? How many wheelbarrows, 2? So either one's pretty useful.
Yeah.
Now, if I decide to put a building on one of these are always considered 5. Well, that's a mountain anyways, so we're good.
Yeah, the spots where natural wonders are always considered as difficulty 5, so they basically act as like a mountain.
I can attack 3 away. So 1, 2, 3. And that's from your city or from your control points can we attack?
You can attack from your control points.
Okay. So I could do a military and do that real quick. And I think I might. Because also killing barbarians
Get you trade routes.
exactly.
Yeah, trade
So let's try that out. We haven't attacked anything yet.
Yep.
Boom,
Attack!
Move. There we go. So, okay, let's go ahead and beat up some barbarians. So you get 1 die and I get 1 die.
Yep, because I'm going to be rolling for the barbarian.
All right, so let's go ahead and choose A first. We're going to fire from this mountaintop. But
Okay.
he actually has a pretty good defense.
Yeah, his base defense is going to be 5, but your
I'm gonna get a
attack
bonus.
is going to be 6.
Yeah, so your combat value equals the slot's
Oh,
number,
no, 7.
which was on 5 or
Was on
4.
five?
It was on
It was on
4.
four.
Plus with +1, or you get a +3 to attacking barbarians. So it looks like I'm just getting +3.
You're getting +3, +4, so you're getting 7.
Yeah.
7 to 5.
So I'm +2 head. Uh-oh.
Oh.
No. Womp,
I got an 11 total
womp.
to your 9 total.
That's okay. Well, I get a second attack. I'm
Yep.
not going to attack him. Well, he is actually a bigger threat to me than the guy over here.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and attack
Just don't
him
roll
again.
bad.
Oh, yeah, just as not like a 6. Like
Yeah,
a
you got it this time. You got it. He's dead. Yes. And we'll go ahead and just set them off to the side, because as long as this isn't covered up, they will be respawning.
Right. All right, I believe that's me. So the barbarians get to go again.
Get your trade token.
Thank you for reminding me. For murdering
Yes.
those poor
Spoils
savages.
of war. Okay. I'm going to
Bar.
use my foreign trade.
Bar.
Barbar. Oh, yeah. Barbars.
So barbarians are going to move.
I'm going to move to the 2.
They really like doing this.
They
little
are
shuffle.
doing a little dance.
All right.
They are doing a little dance.
Okay.
Okay. So, what can I do? If I go 4, that puts me at 10. I think I want to not do that, though.
That'd be smart.
I think I'm going to go ahead and do foreign trade. I'm going to move 3. I'm going to go 3.
All right. What's the red ones do? When defending or
Oh,
when
yeah. The red one,
attacking?
the Terracotta Army, is when attacking, increase your combat value by 2.
Okay.
Or you're looking at Carthage.
I was looking at Carthage. But
Okay.
Both are good information.
Yep.
So increase your combat value by 1 for each city-state. Okay, so that's the offensive one.
Yeah, that's the one where you kind of have home field advantage. As long as
Yeah.
there's city-states around you or friendly cities around you, you're going to get a bonus to your combat.
It seems just the safest place to travel for me. And in a moment, I really think I want to start traveling a bit.
Yeah.
And you might be expanding that direction soon, and I want to hang out with you as well.
Sup?
So let's go ahead and do that. You did your action already, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm done.
So foreign trade's going to activate. And we're going to get out there, and hopefully we won't run into any wandering
Barbars.
waves. Yeah, bar. So I get to move 3, because I'm not particularly good at this, but I can go over other lands.
Yep, any terrain type other than water.
So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Sitting on this doesn't do anything bad or good, but I'm not stuck in the desert.
Yeah, you're not stuck in the desert, and you're pretty far away from the barbarians.
I really need to bring up my travel at some point. Which
Well, next turn, we're getting a trade
supply,
token.
which
Yeah.
will give me 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's probably a good place to put it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. I think I'm heading. I don't know where I'm heading with that one, but
That's fair. Well, you have the sky's the limit.
yes, I've got some time. All right, so back to me. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to get. I'm guessing that that's appropriate for you.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm
What I love is for this particular game, I've really kind of spread it out
Yeah,
since we know we don't have to double down on anything.
yeah, because there's no like arms race this time around. Okay, I think I'm going to do that to finish that off, which means I can put this here. I can put that there for now. I kind of should have gone there. Oh well. Oh well.
He says disheartedly.
I'm going to go ahead and put my token on mathematics, and then no, I'm going to put on pottery.
Good call.
I'll put on pottery. And then I'm going to go ahead and use mathematics for 5, which is going to put me at 11. I'm also going to get a trade token, which I'm also going to put on pottery.
It's almost like he's racing to get more buildings or wonders.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It's okay. Luckily, I'm really good at building wonders. I just have to grab more resources.
Yeah.
later.
All right. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to go up to the 3rd age. So I'm going to grab a 3rd age upgrade card for my focus row.
Man, I think mathematics have really been helping you pretty much.
Yeah. Science is strong. All right. And I'm going to fix my problem and go ahead and grab some steam power for my trade, which is also going to give me an additional caravan.
Yep. That's one of the powers I definitely want to get to myself soon.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, steam power allows me to move my caravans up to 6 spaces, each of them, so both of them can move 6. A caravan can't trade with the same city in the same turn, so that kind of helps that. But now my caravans can go over water, which is a big thing.
Huge, really.
Yeah, and also allows me to exchange one of my resource tokens with a token of another type, if I so choose.
Okay. Well, definitely know what my game plan right now is going to be. I'm going to build a city.
Yep.
Now, this is going to be fun for everybody because I'm not just building any city.
Are
I
you
am building
building
a
a
city,
city over a wonder?
not just a wonder, a barbarian city. I'm
Oh.
converting these savages.
Can you build that far away?
Yeah, I actually upgraded one of my things to H2 that allows me to do it. Oh, wait, maybe I don't.
No, you have two
No, I
spaces.
didn't do that one. Oh, no, I can, because 1, 2. Nope, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought I had 3.
That's what I was saying. You could build over either of the two natural wonders.
Which one was I looking at that said 3? Maybe it's
Your military.
my military.
Your
Yeah.
military allows you to attack 3 away.
Oh, I guess so. That's a shame. That's less of a good one. But I guess I will have to put it on there, and we have a few times before the barbarians spawn.
Yes.
So I'm okay with that.
Yep.
So it's still real good fortification. And this goes on my
because your early
industry.
empire is on 5, so your next turn,
Yeah.
you close up the encampment.
Right. Which is going to be good, good,
Yeah.
good.
Okay, and you got that natural wonder there. So back to me. We're going to go ahead and move the barbars.
Please.
They're going to destroy the wonders of the world. They're going to 2 again.
Oh my goodness. They.
So 2 is encroaching on you some more.
All right.
Did C already move?
No, he'll bounce back.
Boop. And B already went?
Yeah.
How about I?
Yeah, we moved I.
Okay. Good. Aye.
Aye, Captain. Actually, that's kind of scary
I
because he
can't
can,
hear
in
you.
theory, just go into my main city, right?
No, because it would go this
Oh,
way
good.
or this way.
Whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
You would lose 2 trade tokens. That happened.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Amazing is not the word I would use for it.
Well, it depends if you're the savage.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
I will. Ooh, that's really good. I'm gonna use steam power,
Okay.
and so that's gonna allow me to send out this caravan as well, which I'm gonna send from this unmatured city just to show off that. What's gonna allow me to do? I can move 6 on hills, water, or grasslands.
Cool.
We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one's gonna go 1, 2. So I'm gonna get 2 on my industry,
Nice.
which means I can only get 1 because I already have 2 here because I messed up a little bit earlier
That's okay.
and got a little overzealous.
I do that
And I'll
sometimes.
put 2 on the science. But now since I've traded with Geneva, I get Geneva's card. And no, I already traded with Geneva. I get Brussels cards.
Yay. Stop trying to steal my Geneva pack.
So I've got Brussels, and that's whenever I build a wonder, I can reduce its cost by 1 for each of my matured cities.
Now, where was Brussels again? It's the green one?
The green one.
Yeah, I gotta go
yeah.
visit them sometime soon.
Put this on mathematics, not economy. So these 2 both go back to my card.
Yeah, Railroads is one of my favorite cards because it really just
It's
opens up the board.
big jump. You go from you start with 3 movement with 1 caravan
Yeah.
to 4 movement with 2 caravans to 6 movements with 2 caravans that can also go over water.
And just because it's they have a picture of a train doesn't mean it's actually a train going on.
Yeah,
everywhere.
you have the little ironclads or
Steam
Steamboat
power,
Willie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tug tug. All right. So now, as we mentioned earlier, my next move has to be.
You want to close off that encampment.
Yeah, got to close up that encampment because next turn they're spawning, and that would not be pretty. So I'm going to take my 2. They're actually going to be able to be built on stone or mountains, which is great.
Yeah.
Because that's actually really hard to do. And eventually that city is going to be quite a bastion
Yes.
against these ravaging road warriors. Though I actually have another one on here, so maybe I should spend it right now.
Might as well.
Where do I want? Do I want to put it near them? I probably don't want to put it near them.
You could put it like right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Or
thinking.
no, here.
Oh yeah, desert.
Yeah.
Deserts are hard, so let's go ahead and put it right there.
Cool.
Perfect.
So we're going to go ahead and just like kind of get rid of this A1 for a while because unless this gets destroyed by any means, A is not showing up again.
Right. That's a good point. And that's me, looks like. So
All
let's now
We're
go.
going to go ahead and not spawn any barbarians because they're all there that can be there. Go ahead and move this.
You just reaching over here, touching my barbarians. All right, so none get spawned.
Correct.
So now it's your go.
So I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 short. Unless... No, I don't want to build that. I don't want to build that either. Oh well. I'm going to go ahead and do drama and poetry.
Like, what do you want to build?
Porcelain Tower. Oh, I've been forgetting to do something. I have
Have
the
you?
Oracle. I'm going to go ahead and swap these two at the beginning of my turn.
I'm glad you forgot about those because it's a really
I forgot
good
about
card.
it once,
At
maybe
least
twice.
At least once.
Okay, so I'm going to use Drama and Poetry. I'm going to place 2 control tokens.
What does the Stonehenge do again? You can finish your action, but
Stonehenge, what it does is if you build a control point on a hill, you can kind of daisy chain until you don't have any hills anymore.
And it's just hills, right?
It's just hills.
So it's really good for you mostly at the moment on positioning.
Yes.
Because you got some hills.
Yes. I'd be able to go, yep.
I got a few hills too, but they're not, it's not amazing. Okay. And then the Colossus did what again?
Colossus allows you to get 6 movements toward. Oh no, this is.
Oh, you know what?
That you get an additional 6 movement to your caravans.
That might be a good
split
one for
between
me
any
to
of them.
go after because I don't have a lot of good movement tricks yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now this city is matured, and I'm done.
All right. Let's look what I'm doing right here. What do I need for the Colossus? It's a diamond and an ore.
Diamond and oil.
Oil, and I don't have either, so that's. Oh, I do have a diamond actually because I took the wonder. Do I have an oil one nearby? Ooh, my caravan's on one, so that might be one of the things I should be looking to do.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, I would need 1, 2, 4, plus minus 1, 5, 7. So I really just need to be on a 2 where I am now. Okay, so if I can get that oil this turn, or soon, that would be a really good move on my part. And how would I do that? I'd have to build... Oh no, I can just expand onto it, yeah?
Yeah, but both your build a city and your cultural one are on the 2 lowest.
Right.
And difficulty 5.
Okay, let's see if we can fix that. I believe I can also get to H3 now. So let's do that. So I'm going to use my mathematics.
Don't forget your trade token.
Thank you, sir. All right, so grab my trade token now. I will probably end up placing that on this one. I went up 5. Yes. 5, so I'm 1 over. I'm going to pick a 3. Now, my goal is to build stuff, so it's either going to be steam powered, because we know how good that is. 7 extra ones and give me some trade options is good. But I also do really want to build a lot more stuff. How would I do that the best? Culture, maybe?
Are you looking to build wonders or build cities?
Both could be potentially. So what's
you want industry?
So industry. Ooh,
yeah,
right. Nationalism's really cool. So if I build on the spot itself, on the number 5 spot, it becomes a 7. Is one of its big key abilities. And then I can also build 4-way, and you can count through water. That's actually pretty neat. So doing that now would not be bad. And I already only have 1 age of industry. You know, I'm just going to go with that. Because I think I'm going to build a wonder that's going to give me better movement anyways. So we'll bank on not needing...
Save on that, yeah.
Needing the steam powered yet. So let's do that real quick. Boom, boom, and boom. All right. I'm good about that.
Back to me. Bar dial.
Bar.
I'm going to go ahead and use Oracle to swap Masonry and Mathematics.
Barbs do nothing.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use Pottery. I'm going to build the Porcelain Tower.
Okay.
I think I don't want something else. Up my attack. I won't be a jerk and steal that from under you.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Could do Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, I do think has a lot more variant for you at the moment.
Yeah. Well, if I pick up this right now, which I can't afford, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade 2 of my things. So I'm going to get this to 4. Because I was a bit quick at doing that. And then I could upgrade... Yeah, I get to upgrade 2 of my cards in my focus row with the next highest level of the same type.
Wow, that sounds
it's
really
strong. It's really strong, so I really want to do that one.
Why don't you do it then, man?
Yeah, so I'm going to do 5 plus 2 because Mercury, so 7, 8, 9.
All right. Now, what's also great about this is he's achieved a victory condition.
Yes, I have. So I'm going to go ahead and move this here. I'm going to build this Porcelain Tower and get its card. Right here. I'm going to build it in my capital. Right there. And now I have 2 science wonders. So I'm going to put one of my little control tokens in the middle of the wonders and then right there. And so I have completed 1/3 of the victory conditions for this game.
Do. Hey, don't get too uppity.
And now I'm going to go ahead and use Porcelain Tower's ability and upgrade 2 of my cards.
Smart.
Yeah. So my economy... Hey, remember this?
I don't.
Capitalism.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, capitalism is really nice because I get an extra caravan. They still move 6 spaces. Um, but once per turn, after I use this card, I can choose another card from my focus row and resolve it as if it was resolved from the 1 slot. So I'm getting double duty out of some things.
That's super
It's
cool.
really strong. I also get to do this one more time. And so I think I'm going to pick either culture or science. I'm going to pick science because mathematics gives us a trade token whenever. No. I'll do culture. Yeah, I'll do culture. There we go. That's good.
You sure it's good?
That's good. Because I've pretty much done the wonders that I need to. Oh, never mind. So one thing, back it on up. I spent 1 less because I have Brussels. And my wonders cost 1 less for each of my matured cities.
That's true.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Well, since I'm not in a huge rush, and I want to do some, I think, mid-maxing a bit on my turn going forward, looking at what's coming up, I'm going to actually use my trade route because I need to move my moving
Your
on
stuffs.
my stuffs.
Yeah.
So doesn't quite move my military or my ironworking, and I'll reveal later why I think that might be a better idea. But for now, we're going to do my last trade. Okay, that's right. So we had this set up. So normally I can only move 3. 1, 2, 3, but I'm going to spend one of my trades to get him to the city. Now that's going to give me 2 trades and
In
access-
military.
In military. Oh, it has to be. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, but you get its card.
Ooh, so that's not what I was expecting, but that's not a bad one. It's not a bad one.
You're not going over the cap.
No. I was hoping to cap out a different one, but I wanted to trade with you to do that.
Yes.
Dang. So not as good of an action as I thought it was going to,
But you
it's
also
still
get Carthage's card.
right, and that could be super good. So this one helps me in any kind of fights coming forward, defending and attacking of cities.
Yeah, as long as it's only going to matter if I attack you or you're attacking barbarians or city-states. Because barbarians attacking you, they don't care. They just destroy stuff.
Right, which is bad. So it's still a good card. But yeah, I think that was my action. That's
Alright.
what we're gonna do. Barbarians.
Barbars.
They get to move.
They're moving to.
Stampede.
Hey, it's a new number. It's 3. They're going to go that way. So this is going to go. Uh-oh.
They're going away from me, so I'm happy. Bounce, bounce.
If this gets a 6, I lose my natural wonder.
Oh my goodness.
I think I have to take care of that barbarian sooner rather than later.
I don't disagree. And he's coming.
Yeah, it's not going to be too difficult. He's on grassland. Oh, can I attack over... I don't think I can attack over water yet, though. I highly doubt I can attack over water right now.
You're right. I don't think your military is high enough. Do I have that ability? Nope.
No.
Mine is not either. So it's by, I believe, H3.
Yep, mass production. Well, let me go ahead and get mass production right now.
Look at this guy.
I'm going to go ahead and use mathematics for 7. Spending 2. And that's going to put us from 11 to 18. I was wanting to wait one more turn to do that, so I could get all the way up to 19.
Oh, yeah.
But things
are about to get ugly.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do mass production for military.
It's a really fun one.
Yeah. Like that. Oh, we'll also oracle this at the beginning of my turn. Done.
Oh, man. Really regret not buying that wonder early. All right, so that's me now.
Yep.
So let's keep it going. So as we mentioned, I want to buy a wonder, but I don't think that's necessarily the best play at the moment. So hopefully I'll not regret that again. When I'm doing this, I'm going to buy a city.
Yeah, twice as many cities than I have.
Yep. So I'm
you're
buying a
building
city.
it there.
Mm-hmm. Because I happen to be on level 4.
Yeah.
And I now can do it multiple places away. Right, let me just double check that. Yeah, I can up to do 4 spaces away.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to give me the best options on my culture drop in a second.
Yeah.
And
Also helps towards Explorer.
And does help towards Explorer, which is another win condition. And
Yes.
if I'm not going after objectives, I should always look at the secondary objectives.
Because right now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm. So you're actually faster than me right now. That's good to know.
Yeah. I have a lot more water around me.
You do.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. So I believe that's all I get to do with that action.
Mhm.
I could spend one. That's pretty much just done to build wonders, which I might do soon.
Yeah.
I am pretty good at it as
All right.
Egypt.
Dial time.
Please.
I'm getting 2.
You are cheating.
You're also getting 2.
Am I? Do I have a? Oh,
It's
I do have a
matured.
full one. Cool. No, no, it's not.
It's matured.
I thought I needed. Oh, they don't have to be
No, they don't have
reinforced.
to be reinforced.
Woo.
Yeah,
All right.
you
So
are
2 for
total-
me.
You are so mature.
Not today. All right, but I can put these ones anywhere. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. Now I can do what I wanted to do, which I'm going to put them on my early empire, which is my culture.
I'm gonna put 1 on mathematics, and I will put 1 into civil service.
I feel like you're trading early, and your mathematics placing on these trades has been very beneficial to you.
I've upgraded my science. Like, this was huge.
Well,
This was absolutely huge.
yeah, and I'm barely in the third age.
Yeah.
So...
All right, I'm going to use my military. I'm going to use mass production.
Okay.
And I will... So I get to perform 2 attacks up to 3 spaces away, and I get a +2 on my attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be basically a +7. So let's go ahead and attack this barbarian right here, who has no chance of surviving because he only has a +1.
Poor guy.
Hey, look at that. I rolled more than a 1. He's dead.
Oh no.
Beep. I get a resource now.
He'll be
Or a
back.
trade.
He'll be back.
He'll be back. He'll be back. And I'm going to use that trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have to worry about that. I can trade with you easily.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can trade with them easily. I can trade with that easily. I don't care.
And as he's pointing this out, it's not because he has his movement or his trade really high going on. He does have it on 5, but being Rome, I believe he can ignore that rule anyways, yeah?
So what it is I can trade out of any city that's not mature.
Mhm.
More so what it is, it's if I do capitalism on 5, I don't have to care about any of the terrain, and my stuff moves 6 anyways.
Yeah.
So
Choo-choo.
yeah, I don't need to. Basically, what you've done on your turn, where you had that +1, so that way you could get to Carthage in 1 turn. I don't have to worry about that. So we'll throw another 1 in civil service.
Okay.
All right, and I have another attack. I think no, I'm gonna put it on military. The one I
Okay.
just got, because I want another city, but I don't want to have to build it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna attack Geneva.
But I haven't visited Geneva.
Well, you're not going to be able to, because it's soon going to be Sicily
Well,
or something.
you think so. Let's see how you do. He gets to fight back, right?
Yeah, so I'm at +7 versus their +8.
Yeah, because they're automatically considered
Yeah, city
5.
states are always just 8.
Okay, here we go.
I got 3 to
Got
the
4.
4. So even if I spend this token, which I just put here, it'll still be a tie, which means nothing.
Good.
So they're fine.
Good job,
They're
Geneva.
fine. For now.
Wait, I don't want to point this out, but did you visit Carthage?
Oh, I have not.
Oh, good.
Yes, I have not visited Carthage.
So Carthage would have actually given him just enough advantage to take it.
Because it would have been within 2 spaces of my friendly city.
Guess where he might travel soon.
Maybe.
All right.
I might just go right through Geneva, being like, "Sup, guys? Just passing through so I can get to Carthage, so I can destroy you."
What?
All right, back to.
Okay. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I have quite enough for that. Yep, only have 5.
Oh, I forgot to swap. Oracle's good.
Maybe I don't want you to.
No, It's a plan I had. I
Okay.
need this to happen.
Fine. I won't be that guy today. I will do my early empire, which is going to be super neat.
Yep.
Oh wait, maybe I don't because I won't be able to grab that wonder because that wonder is actually considered 5, right?
Which one?
Oh
Oh yeah, it's considered 5.
So I'm not going to worry about that now because this is part of a combo I'm doing, and I only had 5, and there's technically 6 spots I want to hit. So we'll still do it because I get the 2. I'm going to use these in the wrong way. I'm going to use these 2 here for the 4.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put 3, once again, using the wrong tokens. 1.
So you spend 3 off of your early
Yeah.
empire cards, so that way you now have 2 matured
Yeah, so
cities.
these 3 are going to go here. And I was capped out, so I feel good about doing that.
Yep. Nice. All right.
And then he moves.
Yep. Back to me, and Barbars are going to move.
No, not the barbars.
They
One.
move to the 1. Oh,
One's
thank
coming
goodness.
towards me. Shoot.
Yeah. 1 goes here.
He bounces.
1 goes here.
Uh-oh.
And that's it.
I feel like I should murder them now.
Well, as long as 1 or 4 keeps going. Boop, 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 boop.
Well, I also have some time before I have to shoot them.
Yeah.
Because they're only going to spawn and then a blank next.
Yeah. I'm now going to go ahead and use Oracle.
Okay.
Actually, no, I don't need to do that. I'm going to keep it as is. Oh, it's all that. I don't need to do that. So yeah, I will go ahead and swap this.
It's all that in a bag of chips.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and use pottery to build a city. And that city is going to be right here.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So that was Barbar D.
Yay.
Who's been on a trip, it looks like.
Well, he's coming to
He's
say
all the way
hi.
over there. Cool. I'm done.
All right, so I've been sitting on my 5 spot for a while. That's my ironworks. I'm actually going to use it instead of being an offensive, murderer. I'm going to reinforce this cities, my points of powers I've been building up right now.
Nice. So you can do 5 of them?
I can do 5. So hopefully this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I'll reinforce here because I will reinforce these, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice little bastion there.
Yeah. And then I can start working my way this way because I can get points for not having these reinforced.
Right.
Okay. So that wasn't too bad. And that's what their purpose is. So it looks like barbarians are going to spawn. I believe all the ones that we haven't killed any in a while, but let's double check.
C spawns over here.
Okay, so C's back.
Yes. And threatening me again. That's actually a very dangerous spot. I don't like it at all.
Better send a boat over there or something, right?
I got a couple turns.
That's
I'm going to
true.
go ahead and use capitalism.
All right.
And what capitalism is going to allow me to do is I'm going to send out 3 of my caravans.
That's horrifying.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to start this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to trade with your capital.
Sweet.
This one is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to finally say hi to Carthage.
Which one of my, I forget these are called, but...
Diplomacy cards?
Diplomacy card. What would you like?
I think I want... Embassy.
All right, that's fair.
Yes.
Now, does this come into play automatically?
Yes. It says actually on the card that once you claim it, you get to use its effect.
Cool. Well, this is a dual benefit, which I like a lot.
Yes. So it's going to allow me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm also going to go to Brussels is inefficient. I'm getting 2 there. Yeah, I'll go to Geneva. Boop.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to get 2 trade tokens from here.
Mm-hmm.
And
which can only go in blue, which is science.
Well, no, on yours.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can do
that won't go
Let
anywhere.
me do the ones where I have to do them. So I'm going to do 2 into military. That's not military. This is military. I'm going to put 2 there. I'm also going to put 2 into science, right there. And I get to put 2 anywhere I would like, which I'm going to do in civil service. So these 3 here are all maxed out for how many I can have. But because I picked embassy, when I traded with Kevin, when you move a caravan to the orange player's capital, including the one used to take this card, place 1 trade token from the supply on a card in that player's focus row, and then gain 1 resource of your choice from the supply.
Ooh.
I'm going to pick diamond, because those are really rare.
Yeah, on our board, they are non-existent.
They are non-existent.
I will take my 1 trade, thank you.
And I will put it on your foreign trade.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I get to choose where it goes.
I know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. All right, and then all 3 of these go back home. Yep. And because I claimed capitalism, once per turn after I reset this card, I get to choose another card and resolve it as if it's a level 1.
Dang.
Yes. And so I'm going to pick mathematics and spend... Well, actually, can I do this? So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to go ahead and build Stonehenge.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and do pottery as if it's a 1. So I get 1 plus 2 for this. So 3. 4, 5 for spending this marble. 6, 7 for spending these trade tokens. There we go. So I'm going to have Stonehenge. And I'm going to put Stonehenge over here next to all these lovely hills. As if I planned that.
Right.
Okay, So there we go. Now the next one. So what Stonehenge does is after I place a control token on a hill space, I may place a control token on one or more hill spaces adjacent to that space, which can trigger this effect again. And if you notice, around this city, I've got a bunch of hills.
It's true.
All right, and I'm done.
All right, perfect. All right, so I'm looking at some of my upgrades just in case I want to do that because I got mathematics on 5. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to get access to a level 3. And I was deciding between a few extra options. So mass production is an interesting one because I can attack people and then I can reinforce a number of control tokens based on the number -1.
Yeah. Based on the number where you claimed it, -1 for each time you attacked.
Yeah, so what's cool about this is, unlike the final upgrade, which is really good offensively, this will allow me to like clear out barbarians and then still be able to reinforce my cities. And since right now I think that might be an economic boon for how my playstyle has turned, it might be a little better than civil service. And civil service is similar; it just allows me to put more of these guys out.
Yeah.
So let's try mass production. Not the biggest upgrade because it's going over my ironworks. So sometimes
it's only going up by 1.
It's only going up by 1. Sometimes it's better to go up by another 1.
Yeah.
But I feel this is a good call on my part. So we'll see how it turns out for me. And I said 5, so let's go ahead and do that. A little closer to my level 4.
Yep.
And then
all right.
barbs.
And then they don't move.
No moving.
So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to use Oracle to swap civil service and mass production.
Man, man, these wonders.
Yeah, right? Then I'm going to go ahead and use civil service. So I have 3 counters on civil service, but I don't need to use any of them. Actually, I'm going to use 1. I can make use of 1. And so I'm going to place 3 to begin with. So there's 1 and 2. Then I'm going to place my... Oh, no, I'm going to spend 1 more. Which allows me to do... No, that doesn't... No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so I'm going to place the first 2 plus the 1 for the one I spent. That's going to trigger the Stonehenge's ability to chain all of these hills. All 4 of them.
Shouldn't it only be the ones next to the buildings? Oh,
well, so it says which can trigger this effect again.
Okay.
Yeah. And so it's normally I could put it like I could put 1 here, and then all the hills touching it would be affected. But because it says which can trigger this effect again, I could just daisy chain them.
Good lord.
This is as strong as Stonehenge gets.
Yeah, pretty much. So he just optimized his whole area.
Yep. And that's also putting me at 1. Yep. For Explorer, that is putting me at...
Oh, you're
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I only need 2 more to finish Explorer.
I definitely feel like you got a really good starting location.
I think I did as well.
I didn't catch that water until just now, that how easy that's going to get that.
Yeah.
So you don't even need to invest in purple at all. Though you did with
Stonehenge. Well, which led me to being able to...
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I really need to get on this board. So I need to stop you from getting yellows, basically, or all the cities. I'm definitely getting these cities down, though.
Yes.
Okay. So I have a few ideas on what I should be doing. Hopefully I can get to that part. Well, luckily to this trade you did earlier with me, I'm going to do foreign trade.
Ooh. You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right. So I'm going to have to spend the 1 trade.
Yep.
And then from this city...
Hey!
And so I'm trading with...
Enjoy your Brussels. Also, I traded with Carthage, so I need one of these.
So my industry is now maxed out.
Okay.
And I gained Geneva,
which
is good. And what it's doing is it has to do with diplomacy, which I'll read later if we ever do it again.
Yeah.
All right. So I believe that was my big move right there. And then hopefully this is going to help me get either a cool wonder or a new land.
Yeah.
Probably going to be the wonder because having ability to move more might be helpful for me at the moment.
Yeah.
We'll see how that figures out.
All right.
Anyhow, barbarians.
Rolling for the barbar. We got 1, which is up.
No, I gambled and lost.
Oh no! So this barbarian. So we'll move this one. So this barbarian is gonna boop and hit his reinforced control token, which flips it to the unreinforced side.
Now, the plus side is that's the whole reason you reinforce.
That's actually one of the biggest reasons why you reinforce, because otherwise, a barbarian, if it hits a unreinforced token, it's gone. If it hits a city, it's gone. If it hits a city-state, you can't trade with the city-state. If it hits your capital, you have to remove 2 trade tokens from your focus row.
And it's almost like I gambled knowing that I'd probably be safe.
Knowing that the worst case scenario was, that's annoying.
All right, let's see what we got here.
So I am going to go ahead and retry. Well, I'm first going to go ahead and use Oracle and swap this. And let's go ahead and try to take out Geneva again.
That's a good idea.
So I have 5 plus 2 from the card, so I'm 7 again against an 8. So I need to beat it by at least 1. There's that. There's that.
All right, well, hopefully we can crush you with just a good roll. No.
Ooh.
No.
So I have conquered Geneva.
No.
So what that allows me to do is I'm going to take the city-state token for Geneva and put it on its matching card, which is science. And so this is going to kind of count as a trade token, kind of like how the natural wonders work, where it acts like a trade token that I can spend over and over, doesn't count towards the 3 cap that I can have on a card. Yeah, it's really good that way. So,
and he doesn't go away?
It doesn't go away. So what I do is I also replace that with a city of my own.
Oh, see, now that's a huge important thing, because that's one of the win conditions is having all your cities out.
Yes. Well, also, it's also another one towards this.
Right.
And if we remember before, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm 1 away from getting that victory condition.
I feel like I need to liberate.
Well, you might not even get an opportunity, because now I'm attacking Brussels.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Here we go. But luckily, Brussels is on a good spot.
Well, it's a city-state. It's always, always 8.
Yeah.
So 7 on 8. I rolled a 5 to a 2. Yeah. I have also conquered Brussels.
Not to mention, you blew me up.
I kind of did.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That was mean.
You're welcome.
Oh.
So, because of that, I place another city. Boop. Right there.
And, because you did that to Geneva, which I just visited, you destroyed my diplomacy with them.
And so, both Brussels and Geneva, both of their cards are now flipped upside down. Nobody can get these unless another player, hint, hint, wink, wink, liberates the city.
He means me.
Yes. Well, actually, I was at +8 against them, but that didn't matter because I have Carthage.
Right.
Against this one, not against this one. Okay, so now I have 15. I control 15 points that are either bordering water or bordering the edge of the map. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That gets me the Explorer win condition. Right there.
So the only thing he needs left is to buy all the yellow.
Or build 3 more cities.
Or build 3 more cities. So I need to change my game plan to try to stop that.
Yes.
One of those is a little easier than others. But we'll see how it goes with what I got going on here. So, because of that, what do I not have? My Explorer is probably going to be available, so I probably don't need the purple. I'm not actually that quick into tech, so what's the blue one currently for wonders?
11.
What's it do?
When attacking a rival space, increase your combat value by 4 if you have more reinforced control tokens on the map than that defending player.
Weirdly enough, that does sound like something I need.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty good.
I might be going after that.
I need to reinforce 3 things because I had mass production.
Oh, good job.
Yeah. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right, so I get the first one. I have some time before the barbarians move again, so I'm not necessarily going to murder them right now. Let's see if I can't buy that one. So
mass production is really good because I also missed the trigger of mass production when I attacked this one. Oh, it's so good.
That's actually why I upgraded mine because I realized I'm also doing a similar tactic, and I have barbarians to deal with.
Yeah.
So not my favorite, but it's actually cool power.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my nationalism, so it's automatically 7. Is it a diamond? No. Okay, so I don't get my free diamond.
Oh, because what are you trying to build? Kremlin?
The blue one, yeah.
Yes.
Kremlin.
Cost 11.
Cost 11. I think
so
I still have that.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No, 7, because it's nationalism.
Oh, yeah. 7,
9,
8, 9, 10.
And then just 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exactly. So
oh, wait, one less because I'm Egypt.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So that was finally a good one. And this is an offensively good one. So I'm going to put it with my other offensive ability because I'm still hanging out with Carthage. Carthage. Now, because I think this is fairly important, I don't really want to get it too close to you, but my best fortification is straight up the one on the mountain.
He's the one closest to me. Yeah. Because cities, their defense is calculated based off of what terrain they're on. And so this is on a natural wonder, which is base 5, and you double it.
Yeah.
So it is at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a hard cookie to crack.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with this.
Yeah, you're pretty good there.
All right.
Back to me. Supply crates.
Yeah, exactly. So we just get hooked up.
I get 1, 2, 3.
I almost get 4, but I'm still slacking on that.
Oh, yeah. You're almost
So
there.
3 for you.
1 away. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to get it earlier, but the fact that it's 5 makes it harder to utilize.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do
I've
that.
got this.
I really like the supply crate round. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. I need to get some stuff going.
Yeah,
I'm going to swap civil service. No. Nah, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to do mathematics.
Okay.
So we're going to do mathematics for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And go full 9. And that's going to get me from 18 to 24 for 6.
Not bad.
Now, what happens when you max out the tech dial is that you reset it back to 15, and you just keep going from 15 to 24 repeatedly.
It's crazy.
So I get 3 more from 15, which can put me at 18. So I'm going to get 2 of my level 4s, which is going to be industry with urbanization. I'll explain what that does in a second. And I'm also going to do I'll do nuclear power.
Okay.
So, what nuclear power does, I'm going to explain that one first because it's a lot easier. When I claim nuclear power, if it's at the 5 slots, I get to choose a space. In that space and all adjacent spaces, destroy all unreinforced control tokens and flip all reinforced control tokens to their unreinforced side. Then advance your tactile number of spaces equal to the slot's number.
Nice.
I got nukes.
You got it? Oh, wait,
I got nukes.
You bought the nuke one?
I bought the nuke.
You're a jerk.
Next, I got urbanization. Urbanization allows me to same normal world wonder thing, or I can build a city on a legal space of this slot's terrain or lower within 5 spaces of a friendly space, and I can count through water. Then, if I built a city, I can place 2 control tokens adjacent to that city. Those tokens must be placed on spaces matching this slot's terrain or light or lower.
Good lord.
Yes, I'm rocking 3 level 4s and 2 level 3s. How you doing over there with your ones?
Not so good.
Okay.
All right, what do I got going on here? So I need to explore. I need to get some cities or yellow, which I didn't double down on. Or get my technology up to where you are. Actually, getting the technology up to where you are is a good idea, but I might still be able to buy another wonder.
Yeah.
So what is that last wonder in the blue?
Oxford University. It makes it so that way when you replace one of your focus cards, it doesn't have to match the same type. So you can trade in your military one for a second industry one. The only thing is, though, you can't have 2 science ones.
What age would it be at?
It would be at the appropriate age. So if I were to upgrade my military to a level 4, it doesn't have to be a level 4 military. It could be a level 4 culture, economy, or industry, as an example.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And because of how that works...
Let me see. So what it literally says is, when you replace a focus card other than a science focus card, you do not have to replace it with a card of the same type.
Okay, I just realized it'd be a cool combo to possibly do that to your science later in the game, because maybe you don't really want to get more age and stuff. Yeah. So then you can just double down on something else.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, I also learned every time I nuke you.
Yeah. It's true. That's a new rule we learned. Boy, I don't think I'm in a very good position right now.
Uh-oh.
So how far, if I have to attack, how far? And I can attack from these guys, right?
Yeah.
So what is my attack on those? So where's my military? Mass production. My max range is 3. That's not so great. 1, 2, 3. So I can attack one of your cities. 1, 2, 3. I can attack 2 cities at that moment. 1, 2, 3, 3. So I have basically from one of these 2 areas, I have staging grounds to attack any of these.
Yes.
well, I'm not in a great position to do that. I think count-wise. So let's say from 4. So I get a +4 to do it. And then the barbarians are going to attack. So that's not great. I'm going to risk that. Alright, so these towns, which are the easiest to attack? It looks like this guy here and this
one's
guy
the
here.
easiest.
He's definitely the easiest. But you can just re-attack them, couldn't you?
Yeah.
So that's
yes,
not so good.
I could.
So that's not so good. And you already made the achievement for grabbing those, right?
Yep.
Alright. I don't actually know what I want to do at that point for this, because I'm confused and a little scared.
A little scared?
Yeah. Alright. So what I think my best option is at this point, because you're going to nuke me.
Not for a while.
Yeah, you say that. How much is the... It's 10, right?
Oxford University is 10.
Oxford University is 10. Okay. So with that... And it needs a barrel?
Oxford
No,
is
marble.
Mercury and marble.
Oh, I have mercury, though, so that's good. If I have a diamond. Okay, how can I get that? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the best I can do is 5 currently. So I basically need to have this again at pretty high up to even get it. So I can't even go for that. I don't necessarily want to, like I said, I don't want to take... Where's your military at right now?
Level 3.
Level 3?
With
yeah.
3 counters on it.
And you're going to just shift it up in 2 rounds. Boy. I don't feel good about any of this. Oh, one thing I didn't do, so I guess I can do that now. Put 1 in mathematics. I could probably use that now. We'll put the rest in here, I guess. Let's use mathematics. Alright, so that's going to put me to a new age. At least that'll give me some options. So
you're up to 4?
I'm up to 4 and something.
Alright, what you getting?
I don't even know. Not the nuke, because I don't think that's going to help me win the game any. Alright, capitalism will give me some trade. I think I can just forego that at this point. I don't necessarily want to do flight, because flight will give me more attacks. But I do like mass production. It helps me...
You don't get to reinforce afterwards.
Right, which may be good, because that slows down your nuking.
Yeah.
And so that leaves me with urbanization, which allows me to place out control counters when I build buildings. So that's kind of good. That's a win condition for exploring, at least. Yeah. And what's the last one I'm missing? Multimedia, where I kind of turn stuff over?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be super helpful.
Nah.
All right, let's try urbanization.
Urbanization.
Urbanization. Oh, that's actually my level 5.
From a 1 to 4, yeah.
So let's do that. Let's see if that helps me win the game. He does, jokingly in sorrow.
Okay, beginning of my turn.
Oh, barbarians. Did it make me cry?
3.
3's not...
To the right.
Sweet. I gambled and won.
These are going to stack on top of each other. Now, this has never happened to us before, but I already know the rule.
Good.
Roll a die, and we're going to move one of those in the direction of the die.
I rolled a
6. So this one's... My God.
Chaining.
Go ahead and go again.
Oh, I would love to.
2. So we'll have this one.
They're amassing on the mountaintop.
Go over here. Oh, I just want to nuke this spot now.
Just do it.
But it doesn't do anything.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Now I'm going to Oracle.
Jerk.
I think... Mass production is going to go here. Then I'm going to go ahead and use urbanization. I'm going to build a city.
That's a good call.
So I'm going to build a city up to 4 spaces away? 5 spaces away. 5 spaces away. So I'm going to build it right there. And I'm also going to put down 2 control tokens.
Which is pretty sweet.
I'll put them...
Oh, I didn't realize
here
you also picked up
here.
urbanization.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And so I got this over here.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm done.
Okay. So I'm looking to get that wonder at some point. So I have a long time to get this wonder. But I think that might be my best bet in a moment. Not in a moment, but soonish. So what I have to do is mass production with my military, so I could start murdering things or reinforcing. I'm not going to worry about that too much yet. But I might do it anyways. So urbanization is the one I just bought.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is the one where I buy wonders, huh? Industry. I bought a double industry. I upgraded my wrong card.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's put that there.
Oh, because you didn't want to do the culture one.
No,
so yeah, you still have
I just put it in the wrong spot, so I'm silly.
You're fine.
All right, so I'm no longer a nationalist. Oh, that might bite me in the butt later. Did I want to do that then? What the heck's the culture one? 3 tokens? Whatever. I did it. so early urbanization. Okay, so my 2 options is the mass produce, boom, 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 or just build stuff. You know what? This is fine because I can get the oil I've been wanting, and I can put one more out somewhere. Actually, I don't think I can put one more out because I didn't expand very well. Huh. Well, you folks have been watching us for a while. I think we know where this is going, so I'm just going to speed this up. All right, so I'm going to put here.
Yep.
And I'm not going to put my little token. I'm actually not going to spend these because it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Boom.
And you got another natural wonder.
Right, which in a certain game could have gotten me another point of victory, but in this one it didn't.
Okay.
We will be spawning barbarians, but I believe we haven't killed any in a moment.
No, we have B and I. Oh no. Is I off the board?
I's right there.
Oh, okay, there's I. So yeah, we've been doing pretty good at covering up these barbarian spots.
Right.
Okay, so beginning of my turn. Oh, which one do I swap? I'm going to swap urbanization and science. 5. I'm going to go ahead and use capitalism.
7.
I'm going to go 1 tier capital.
Hi.
Sup? I'm going to go 1 to this city. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 to this city and 1 to this city. So I'm trading with you 3 times, so I just get whatever I want.
Pretty much.
Yep. I'm going to.
But here's a fun fact: because you have embassy with me, I only get 1, even though he traded with all my cities.
Right, because it only counts for when I trade with your capital.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get 6 total. I'm going to give you 1 on your foreign trade.
Appreciate it.
And I'm going to put 3. No, urbanization already has 3. So I guess I'll put 3 on science, 1 on civil service, and 2 on capitalism. And I'm going to give myself, I've got oil and diamond, so let me get another diamond because of that. Now, because I did capitalism, I get to resolve another card as if it's on the 1 slot. I'm going to resolve industry. I'm going to build a natural wonder of the world. So it's going to be 1 plus 2, 3 plus 4. And then I'm going to spend 5, 6, and 7. I'm going to build the Colossus.
All right, so what you're going to end up doing is just either building the last few lands you need, or just building another wonder when you get a chance.
I'm going to try to build another wonder on my upcoming turn.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, so I've got the Colossus, and I'm going to put it... Yeah, I've got a turn to buy. I'm going to put it all the way over here.
That's a good call.
Yeah, because that Barbarian has no chance of activating next turn and keeping me from having that.
All right, so it's my turn.
Yes.
I was going to do a whole bunch of other things, but let's make this more interesting. I'm going to straight up shoot you.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start murdering some villages. So right now your toughest village is here, yes?
Yeah.
But you would lose a purple.
Yes.
What's that purple do for you? Nothing.
Nothing
That was
anymore.
Stonehenge.
That was Stonehenge. That
was
got
a
me
one-time-
the Explorer.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and retake some of these other buildings, I think, because they're easier to kill. And I'll get more benefits doing that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I get more bonuses for attacking a city, huh? How much more?
As long as it's within 2 spaces of a friendly city or city-state, which is not going to happen.
But my powers, it's within... No, it doesn't matter. Then this one gives me 4 to just my combat vandals. When attacking a rival space, increase your mobile or your combat value by 4 if you have more reinforced tokens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's no longer the case. I had more.
Yeah.
I thought. Did I have a way to reinforce? No, you have to reinforce with a military.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was that turn that I remember to use mass production.
Right, and I have mass production just for that reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not.
But you attack then reinforce.
Exactly. So I'm gonna get 2 attacks, and then I'll have more, but it'll be a moot point.
Right.
Awesome. All right, let's do it. Let's go ahead and then attack the weaker one, since I'm not gonna get any extra bonuses.
This is the weakest.
Yeah, so let's do that.
So, do you have +2? Is that it?
I'm gonna have +5 base, and then.
So 5 plus 2.
Then the combat value equals the
So
slight
7.
+2. Yeah, so +2, so 7.
Okay.
I think I just take it, right?
And then natural wonders count for 5.
Okay. So boom.
So this is 10.
Oh, doubles for that one?
Well, yeah,
Oh, 'cause
natural
it's
wonders
your
count
city.
as natural wonder. Or no, this is a city state. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Right.
This is another cut. Yes, the terrain of all city-states is grassland, but the defense bonus of all city-states is 8. Yep, so it is a +2.
Okay.
So you're attacking that one.
Okay, before it goes.
Huh!
All right. So I rolled a 3, and I'm getting a +7.
7.
So
Okay.
10.
So 10, I have a base of 2 there because it's on grassland.
Mhm.
So let's see what I get. A 6. So I have 3 tokens.
Okay.
Do you want to spend any of yours first?
I think I do. So
Okay.
to do it properly, I'm above you by 2.
So right now you're above me by 2.
So you could spend 3. So I need to spend at least 2 to guarantee I get it.
Yep.
So I'm going to do that just to make things fast.
Okay, I'm not going to spend anything.
There
It's
you
yours.
And I'm going to take that and lose it again in a moment.
No, because I saved my tokens because there's no point in fighting there, and it gives me the ability to not lose that one so I can build my wonder next turn and win.
Oh, you can build your wonder there?
I have a lot of cash going on here.
Okay. I'm also going to attack it
Yep,
because I get 2 attacks, but it's going to be harder.
yep. So right now it's again base 2, 3, 4.
Right. So here we go. Got a 4. You get a 1?
I got a 4 as
No.
well.
And then since he can increase.
So what is yours at? You're at 7, 11. You're at 11, I can go up to 12. I'm at 8, able to go up to 11.
Right.
So you will be able to get it.
Then let's do that.
Yep. So I'll not spend any of mine because it's pointless.
Right.
And then you have staved off defeat for another turn.
And now that happened, I believe I can reinforce, right? Based on...
You can reinforce 3.
I can reinforce 3.
Yep.
So I have 3. Let's go ahead and bring him back.
Mhm.
You're going to be attacking here at some point. And it looks like this one wanted to do it, so let's go ahead and
Yeah.
let it.
All right. Time to swing back.
That's fair.
Because now I have all the counters.
But before you go too crazy, barbarians do nothing.
Nothing. Okay. I'm going to use now my mass production.
Is it on a 5?
It is on a 5 as well, so I'm going to have the same +7 bonus. I still have got my counters.
Okay.
So we'll start there. 7 against 2.
Okay.
I got a 3,
And I'm going to get a big whopping 2.
so I'm going to take that.
Yeah, you will.
Back.
That's
Good.
fine.
Then I'm going to attack this one.
Okay.
So now, again, it's 7 plus against 2.
Sure.
5.
And even at that, you
Yep.
still have enough to beat. Boop. With your just raw resources.
Boop. And then I'm going to go ahead and reinforce 3. 1, 2, 3.
So as you can see, mass production on the military side, even though it's a level age 3, super useful.
Gives you a lot smaller of a bonus because you're only attacking twice at +2 instead of flight, which gives you 3 at +5.
Right.
But then you get to fix the home front.
Yeah, I like it a lot better, though when you can just fly in and murder everyone, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So at this point, it looks like I don't really have much going on. How long would it take you to buy the
Next turn.
next turn? Well, we're going to save everyone a little time, and we're going to cut in a moment to talk about the game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to concede. Thank you, sir. You built better than I did.
Yes. It's appropriate that my name is Roman.
What?
My name is Hadrian, named after Roman Emperor, and I led us to victory.
Did anyone else know that historical fact?
Well, actually, the leader on this card is Trajan, who
Oh.
was the emperor before Hadrian during the Pax Romana.
Well, you're welcome, folks.
Yeah, so he's my ancestor. I think Hadrian was like his adopted nephew,
Okay.
something like that.
Well, I do learned. I
Yeah.
like to have a little schooling when I get schooled.
Because that definitely happened. Because you didn't even touch the victory cards here.
It's true. It was
sorry.
a slobber knocker. We got 3-0.
Yeah.
So since we were talking about the characters,
Yeah.
I got to have Egypt with Cleopatra, and I have no good facts for you, but do watch a movie about it at your own leisure. Netflix is great. One of the things I will say is I didn't utilize my powers for Egypt very well, which was I can reduce wonder cost by 1. Super useful.
You did it once.
I did do it once.
You did
but
it once.
I really should have jumped on that early.
Yeah. I think one of the things that really helped me is, let me see, all of my wonders
You mean all like 12 of them?
Right. The 3 that I built early, which was the most important 3.
They were good ones.
Oracle is really good. Porcelain Tower is really good. Oracle was the one that was allowing me to swap around my cards every single turn. That was amazing.
And I think the fact that he took it right before I could was key because I really wanted that. And after that, I was like, wait.
Yeah. Then, because I had higher tech, I was able to then go Porcelain Tower. So I was able to upgrade my tech really fast and then upgrade them to a point where I shouldn't have been able to right afterwards.
And you had that great play with Stonehenge. That was super good.
Yes.
And I was nice enough to even realize it's going to happen. I could have tried to steal it behind him, but I was like, you know what? You're going to buy it anyways.
Oh.
Just take it.
Oh.
But it was a big swing, much more than I thought it was going to be, so that's fair.
Capitalism is a very strong. All the level 4s are strong. We have not. So in the what is this? The 4th game that we played of this game so far?
More or less.
Yeah. In the 4 games we played, this is the first time anybody took nuclear power, the ability to use nukes. We still haven't used it yet.
No, but super scary. It's like a threat.
It's so scary. It just takes away all the defenses in your city and just leaves it wide open.
Now, one of the cool things I got to do is by picking up mass production, which we talked a little bit about, it allowed me to kind of keep these barbarians out of my city for the most part.
But you spent a lot of time having to do that.
Right, and they just kept coming over here and enjoying myself.
Yeah.
But Adele allowed me to kill some of them, reinforce, and grab some trade. I'm glad someone's enjoying me. All I'm allowed to do is enjoy my own rune here.
Oh, yeah.
Which
there
I'll do.
Go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a little upset that, you know what? I'm just going to.
Oh, no. Okay.
Too.
Yeah, okay. Well, bye, everybody.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.